You're getting older when you come back, and the first thing you think about is, oh, I would love a proper cup of tea.
I will do bit butts.
We've been up since 2 a.m. to catch our flight. We're an hour in, and we're just doing some coloring. Are you not really tired? Excited? Meanwhile, they're playing some games. It's gonna be another chill day. Hopefully hit the beach. We're gonna head out for breakfast. She's more like me. She likes to reach for the fruits and the vegetables.
What about Isaac?
Like a boiled egg. Whereas Isaac kind of eats like the husband. They go for the pancakes. But today I was thinking I'll do my fee right here, which is of them playing. Yeah, I'm gonna get cracking. I've got my water pens here. They're already loaded up with water. We are making a ice cream pyramid made with a ice cream scoop. I think if the bottom layer has 12 by 12, how many is in the first layer?
144.
And then the other layer is 11 by 11.
121, 100,
Yeah.
81,
And then what's the next layer?
64, 49.
We are headed for dinner soon. I already have like a bite already. I just get bitten everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's in Hong Kong or Spain or Northern Ireland. Like I told you guys, the plan being here is to just do little doodles, kind of like draw like when I did when I was a kid. This one was an airplane when Ayla was just playing with her felt tips, and then this one was just, I don't know, just like a random girl just like breathing in because she's on holiday. And then this is the one that I did, kind of like the view that I saw like with the sun loungers in front of me, Ayla and Blaine playing by the sea, building a sandcastle. It gets really windy, and then obviously like it's hard to like keep it straight because if you're tilted, the water kind of drips everywhere. But I think it's just a part of the experience as well. Yeah, this is the sandcastle that Isaac made today. It would look like, he called it the Titanic because, you know, those 4 things at the top, and then a random parasol here that I didn't actually get to finish. Go on, jump! We're just going for an evening stroll. This shop is quite cute. Look, like these little totes. A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. Good vibes, don't I know it's very cheesy, but I like cheese. Let's just go.
I mean them.
Yeah, I still love them.
I would nearly buy that.
It's coming up to 1, so we're gonna go grab some lunch soon. And we played a game of ping pong. We swam a little bit. This is the one that Ayla just did. We're kind of sharing this book. So right now I thought I'll do the view in front of me, which is off the resort. Look at that sky!
I can speak a little Spanish now.
Okay, speak some Spanish.
Niña es con coma.
What does that mean?
So, niña means girl, and then the coma means eat.
Okay, very good. Tradition, after we have our dinner, we go on a little stroll. I remember coming here when I was a teenager with my aunt and my uncle, and I was just tagging along.
Oh, it's going down.
And I was probably 16 years old, 17 years old, and it's weird to think it's been over 20 years since then. And I'm here with my children and my husband. Ready? Oh, we're out at Port of Ventura. The ticket that we have brings us to Quarryland.
UW4, it's a piece of art.
Really? Today is our 5th day here in Salou. Yesterday we went to Port of Ventura, and no joke, we were walking for like maybe like 10 hours straight. Has probably been my favorite parts of the holiday, bringing out the younger artist in me. So I'm gonna probably paint this out today. This is just holding my phone, checking up on Tomo. Thankfully he's having the best time. He's fed well, he's eating well, getting spoiled. And then this was the other day, just sitting, like my view from the table, painting it. And then this one is just looking at the hotel. This one I'm gonna call Missing Domo. Well, at least they're learning Spanish. They're flat out on the Duolingo app. It's currently 6:15. Ayla's just looking out the balcony. Thank you, hotel. We've had a lovely trip, haven't we? We're on the coach now on our way to the airport. So obviously it's 6:45 now, but we're passing people who are like just going home after a night out. So they're just sitting in the streets like kind of dazed over. Isaac's never seen anyone drunk before. It was like, Mommy, they're faking bored to get donations on a live stream.
They could be.
They could be, okay. Yeah. Morning everyone, we're back home. The kids are back to school today. Thankfully it's Friday today and they have one day of school and they can enjoy the weekend again, but Ayla was quite gutted to be back. You know you're old when, not old, you know you're getting older when you come back and the first thing you think about is, ooh, I would love a proper cup of tea. First time I went, as I said, was a teenager, right? Second time I was like maybe early 20s if even. Third time now I'm 38. And you just know things are different because, you know, when you're younger, you don't mind queuing for hours for the roller coasters. You want to go on all of them, okay? You're fine because you're with your friends, you're conversing. And this time around, as a mom now, right? Your kids are whining and moaning because they don't want to queue. They're tired, right? Even though you're carrying all the bags. And this trip's taking them to the bathroom. She is still like a good few centimeters from going on a lot of the roller coasters, so she would have to stand by the side watching others play, right? You know, you're standing there, but you're secretly happy because you know now that the roller coasters are going to give you vertigo now. Even though I packed a few cuter outfits, you dress for comfort now. You don't touch the heels. You don't touch anything that you know is going to restrict you. Yeah, I've had so much cheese and like cured ham and olives, but you know, I think it's time to like just feed myself with proper nutrition. So I'm gonna be making some watercress pork rib soup. Like, it's really easy if you're feeling quite backed up. This is also quite a good soup to have. So what I like to use are pork ribs. I start by putting the ribs in a pot, and I want to wash it in the pot with some cold water. How much water you fill depends how much ingredients you have. So I have about, I guess, 2/3 way fill. Like basically the more ingredients you have in it, then the more soup you can fill it. Just gonna go ahead and turn the heat on high heat. Wait till it boils. I don't know what you call it. I've just always been taught, you know that layer of like white foam? Apparently you remove it because it's like dirty. I just do it. There really isn't a lot of prep. You just need to wash your watercress. And I've got my carrots, sweet corn. If you want, you can add some shiitake mushrooms. It makes it really nice. I like to add some red dates, maybe about 4 or 5. Handful of the goji berries and some logan berries. Now, do you need to have this stuff here? No, but I just like to have it because it really brings out the sweetness. Look at the color in that. Oh, that'll make you happy. He knows he's going to be getting some pork ribs soon. Now that it started boiling, I pop it onto like a low heat. But you still need to have bubbles. See, there's some bubbles still going on. And yeah, just let it cook. Just partly cover like this and let it cook for an hour. It's been an hour and you can see, oh, it smells so good, guys. So I've got my rice here ready. It smells so good. I added a little bit of salt to it just to bring out the flavor. What else I love to do is I like to take, this is peak meal, okay? You get, and it has to be the Pearl River Bridge soy sauce, okay? If you tell me a Lee Kum Kee soy sauce is better, I will fight you. Some soup first. It tastes so clean. So many flavors. Look at that. Reminds me of Tiffy Cooks. into the soy sauce. Pit meal. I'm just about to do some editing while enjoying my soup, not in a mug. But yeah, for my art diary, I don't know what was the last one I showed you guys, but going from the beginning, just as a recap, this is the one that just kind of drew an airplane with her felt tip markers. And then this was just, I don't know, just a random one. Once we got to the hotel, we had some time to burn, so it's kind of how I felt in the moment, just free. So just like a watercolor with some pen, and this is when we're on the beach. And then this one is like the sandcastle and the parasol on the beach. And then these ones are by Ayla. The video missing Domo, but seeing that he's doing well. Another one that Ayla did. This is like a night sky when we were walking back in the evening back to the hotel. This was like sort of when I was sitting looking down at the water, my feet just sort of dangling off in the pool. And then this was the view of the resort just in front of me. And then this is just the aerial view looking down at my table setup when I was painting. So a lot of these are just like random little moments. This is just like the street, the sunset. When we went to Ferrari Land, I had a lot of watermelon and a lot of olives and a lot of cheese. This is just of Ayla. Another one of just the water and the beach with the a paraglider. This is when we were waiting to board back to Belfast, and this is when because I didn't have any paints with me, so I kind of drew an outline of a window, what it looked like looking out the plane wing. But yeah, that was really nice. Felt nice to just draw because you can, and it's not really anyone that's gonna see it. It's just something for yourself, and it was nice to have like a visual aspect, you know, of your memories. So yeah, I want to keep it going. It really motivates you to keep going. And I think, you know, before I had I make it so grandiose in my head that I need to get the perspective right, I need to get the details, and yeah, and that's all great and can be, but the thing is, I think I want to go back to how I used to be as a child, just drawing and not getting sucked into the little details, right, and just focusing on how you're feeling right now. If I were to go on holiday again, I think I'd definitely bring colored pencils with me. I'd definitely bring like a white gouache so I can add the white on top. I want to keep doing that, but just have it in little moments. When it's so small, there's not as much pressure. So much more doable when it's like the size. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little art diary.